the Geraldo Show, Fox News correspondent at large. You know, Geraldo, this comes down to a very fundamental issue as it relates to the president. There are people that have crossed this border, those weak borders, and have raped Americans. There are, not the majority, nobody's saying majority. I know most people want jobs and a better opportunity. I don't blame people. I've been down to the border. I've been in Mexico. And other people like Kate Steinle have been murdered. Isn't one murder, isn't one rape enough? Because the numbers of violent crimes are in the hundreds of thousands, Geraldo, over the years.
First of all, Sean, we had a little earthquake here in California today, 5.3 on the Richter scale.
That's because you're out there.
Your opening monologue was a lot tougher than the earthquake. I also want to say before I start that I share your enthusiasm that the president's approval ratings have now ticked up, and indeed, in at least one survey, are above 50% for the first time during
51.
his presidency. 51. But I do believe, and this is where I know that you and I disagree, and I disagree with, when most of the audience watching me right now will disagree. I think that this immigrant crisis is manufactured. I think is an overreaction to that so-called caravan of 1,000 that is now broken up in the southern city of Oaxaca, and they're between Oaxaca and Puebla. They're all now seeking asylum in Mexico.
Ask you one question. Let me interrupt.
They're not coming this way.
You've seen the tape. I've sat through a security briefing in a 7-year period of time, including murder and rape and other violent crimes, 642,000 crimes in total. You've seen me play the tape. How could you say that that's being overstated?
I say it with absolute certainty. I say it that immigration, illegal immigration across the southern border is near 46-year lows. We did have a spike in March, probably having to do with the demand for agricultural workers here in the southwestern part of the country.
If one woman gets raped or one Kate Steinle gets murdered, isn't that enough that we protect our family, our fellow Americans first?
Sean, it absolutely is. I was listening to Mark Stein the other night, and he had a great comment. He said, it's odd. If you're an American citizen entering back into America at an airport, you get a damn cavity search at the border by our own people. And yet you have people who just casually walk across the southern border, narco traffickers. We know terrorists are aware of the southern border. I know Geraldo and I had a beef about this the other day, but it's true. It's a fact. I know they're aware of the southern border. People have died. And Sean, there's a real price to illegal immigration. I don't know why Geraldo keeps denying that.
20 seconds, Geraldo.
That is not fair. That is not fair. I do not deny that there is crime committed against these poor, vulnerable people coming from the South, fleeing disrupted economies, drug cartels, gangsters, murder. They're seeking a better life, just as our immigrant parents sought a better life here.
We got a break.
I get that. That's why. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. Thank you both. The great one.